Talking about Canton training camp will get here pretty soon. It's coming, which means Inside Training Camp Live is also coming here on NFL Network. Cannot wait for that, and cannot wait to see some of these storylines develop here as we get to camp. What is your favorite training camp storyline right now?
My favorite training camp story has to be the return of Andrew Luck.
Okay.
I mean, or if he's going to return. We don't know what's going on with Luck. Last time we saw him in the game was in 2016. There's been some reports of him throwing the football or some little mini football, but not really a real football. Does he return and play in training camp is the question. Yeah. Do we see him in training camp and then perhaps see him in the regular season, or do they try to hold him out and say, okay, we're going to wait, make sure you're healthy, and then unleash him in the regular season? David, you know this. How many wins does that man represent for that team?
Oh, man, a whole bunch if he can be healthy.
If he can get healthy.
More than 4, probably, which is what they had last year without him. Hasn't played since week 17 of 16. How about a storyline for you, David?
I know it's the Buffalo Bills. I get it. But Josh Allen has a real chance here. A.J. McCarron is not the incumbent starter. He was brought in to be the starting quarterback there, but he hasn't played there in Buffalo. We have Nathan Peterman, right, and he hasn't played his best. He's got a clean slate with a new coaching staff. So I'm excited to see Josh Allen go out there because when he's in shorts, he's throwing the ball in training camp, he's going to look fantastic, man. A young kid, big live arm, saw him at the combine. Unbelievable arm talent. I mean, one of those guys that you look at and you say, we were talking about earlier, Corey, like, it's almost like Jay Cutler. Like, you see him throw the football and you're almost enamored with it. And I think that in Buffalo, that gives them some hope that they can go out there, throw this kid out there. Maybe he'll make some mistakes, but he's got a real chance to win this job. So I'm going to be watching that.
5 career starts, 6 career passing touchdowns combined for
crazy,
McCarron
right?
and Peterman.
No,
it's almost like they're on similar levels of experience, right? Corey, you got a storyline that sticks out to you?
It has to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Jameis Winston situation. All the controversy with him in the offseason, the sexual assault case. He's missing 3 games. And this season is a season-defining thing for him because they got to see which direction they're going to go. If he performs positively, they know they got their franchise guy. But if he doesn't do well, then they have to start looking. Who is the future franchise QB in Tampa Bay?
So let me ask you this then, Corey. So the first 3 games that he's going to miss, Saints, Eagles, Steelers. The hardest first 3-game stretch in NFL history based on
no matter what.
Previous schedule. Would it change with Jameis? Do you think are they going to be able to pull one of those games out?
I think they possibly can, but I think when you're missing a guy like Jameis, it's tough. You know, Ryan Fitzpatrick, hopefully come in there, orchestrate some stuff, maybe get 2 wins in some of those games. If he can have 2 wins, that's huge coming in there. That's going to be tough.
That would be big. Never seen it before. Fitz has done it before. We've certainly seen that for a couple of different teams.